This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Our goal with our videos is to empower you to be able to do the repairs on your own and save a whole lot of money and also get that great feeling of having fixed it by yourself. Today we're going to be replacing the controller on a Frigidaire dishwasher. On this one, the dishwasher works for about 2 minutes and then it just goes blank and no power. So something's overheating on the old controller. So I'm going to reach underneath the sink, unplug it. I don't have to turn off the water because I'm just going to be dealing with the electricity. So make sure it's unplugged. And then I need to remove some screws that are holding on the front panel and also the control panel on the front. And to do that, we just open up the dishwasher door. We have to remove a couple of torx 15 screws here at the top, and then there's 2 Phillips head screws at the bottom. So you want to kind of remember where the Phillips head screws go. It's just right here, bottom left and bottom right. So we got off those screws. We took off the panel and front panel and the control panel, and then there's this cover holding on, protecting the controller. There's a couple of Phillips head screws we're going to remove, and we can pull off that plastic cover. Just kind of wiggle it off. There we go. Alright, I'm going to pull off this red wire here on the left, and the next one is a black wire. As you're bringing power, I'm going to pull off this modular connector here. You want to just grab it and wiggle it and lift. It'll come right out. I'm going to remove these little Phillips head screws that are holding it on. I'm just setting this on my knee for support while I do it. So now we're going to pull off the ribbon cable, just lift it up gently, wiggle it off, there we go. Pull the old controller off, we got the new one. You just want to orient it the same way. Add the Phillips head screws in. So now we're putting the ribbon cable back in. Just take your time, get it in position, and kind of wiggle and push it all the way down to where it locks into position. Put that modular connector, same thing. Take your time, you don't want to bend any of those pins. Get it in position and then push it on down till it locks. The next one will be the black wire, goes first, and then the red wire is furthest away from you. And we'll put the black cover back in position. So this tab fits in underneath here first, the one closest to you. Come in at a bit of an angle, And then once you get that to set down all the way, you can add those 2 Phillips head screws that hold in the black cover. So if you're noticing that some of the buttons don't work, it's almost guaranteed it's not the controller, but it's the touchpad, the thing that you touch. But in this case, this one was turning off at about 2 minutes in. So it's a problem with the controller. Something was overheating. And the components just wore out over time. So when we put this back together and tested it, it did great with the new controller. So putting that back into position, and then we're going to add one of those Torx 15 screws just to kind of hold the black plastic piece into position, and then we'll get the silver front cover in position, and we'll add those screws to hold it in. I think we found a controller online for this one. Best price we could find was about $65, so not too bad to give your Frigidaire dishwasher more life. So we're going to kind of slide it in and push it up underneath that black plastic piece. It has to go up by about 1/8 of an inch up inside that black plastic. And then you can add those screws that hold it in, hold in the metal front panel. So I'm adding in one of those Torx 15 screws. And we'll do the other side. And I'm just holding it up with my hand until I get that screw in there. Making sure that that silver one is pushed up into the black plastic cover. So we're just getting all these screws tight. Ones here at the top are also Torx 15. Alright, close it up, plug it back in, make sure it's all working right. There we go. Yeah, so everything's lighting up correctly. We'll go and cancel this one and then start a cycle. Perfect. So this totally worked for this one. Thanks so much for watching. I hope it helps you on your Frigidaire. And please subscribe to our channel when you get a chance. Thanks again.